Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily.
Here he is.
It's a Monday
After
a long weekend.
the 2-day weekend.
It was long for me because, Broncos. Let's see, Saturday, Manchester City played. And then also it was the Army Navy game. I don't know why they don't call it really the Navy Army game because we won more of them. So, I was throwing the stuff out there and I thought for sure we were going to lose. And then we pulled it out at the end.
1 point.
That's all it counts.
Yep. It's still a win.
That's right. And so that was a good game. And then Sunday was the Broncos. And again, I thought we were going to lose that game. And then we won.
It was interesting to see Phil Rivers play.
I didn't watch him play.
And hear him all mic'd up on the side. He was having a blast. He's like, yeah, hit me again.
I know they had him for backup. I didn't know he was actually going to play.
Yeah.
Did they win or lose?
They won. Considerably, I think.
Yeah. The Broncos was my whole afternoon. Usually I do the red zone. I did in the morning, but I was doing a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I watched the Cowboys get annihilated by Minnesota last night.
Yeah, that was unusual because everybody picked Cowboys. Nobody picked Minnesota. They were just trying to get back at you. And that's the same thing with the Broncos. We were the underdog.
Right.
At home, underdog.
Yeah, I was thinking the poor Desiree, the Raiders.
But now they got their second round pack. Now we'll move them up in the draft to picks.
Yeah,
because of how bad they are.
They suck.
They just need a quarterback. They got to learn like we did. Don't take quarterbacks from Seattle,
and get an offensive line. Well, give that quarterback a little bit of time to throw the ball.
I know, but he's the quarterbacks from Seattle don't do really well because if they did, they wouldn't get rid of them.
Right. Yeah, there's a reason they're getting rid of him.
Yes.
Oh, this guy sucks. You guys want him? That's like saying, boy, this tastes like crap. You want to try a bite?
Oh, she's got a great personality.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some Monday morning.
Let's do it.
Since we already did Monday morning quarterbacking.
There we go.
We have just a couple of things. Housing inventory nationwide is down again by 19,813. That's right. We're at 775,399. Can you believe that?
No.
Yeah, believe it. It's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to believe it because it's happening, but still.
And so I'll get into that more in a minute. But so right now let's just finish there.
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. So the big thing about what's happening right now is even though that's down, pending home sales is at a 4-year high.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Just like mortgage purchase applications are at a 4-year high right now. And we've had 19 weeks of double-digit year-over-year growth.
That's interesting. And inventory is down.
Well, yeah, inventory is down. Pending home sales hit 309,719, up from 2024 of 303,000, 2023 275,000.
Wow.
2022 277,000. And they say if rates stay here where we are, close to 6, it looks solid going through in 2026. And let's see here, where are we with the rates have improved about 6 basis points. 10 years still sitting around 417. And I've been saying this. The reason the rates are so much better is because that premium being out of there as much as it was. It's still there a little bit more than normal, but nowhere close to where it was a year ago. That's why rates are so much better. So I said it. So it's a 4-year high on pending home sales. So everything's a 4-year high right now.
I'm so high. I've been high for 4 years.
Where was I talking before that? That's why I wanted to jump here, but I want to go back. So this week we have the BLS jobs report coming out tomorrow, and it's not just for November, it's also October. So we'll see what's happening. And then CPI is falling on Thursday. October's data won't have the unemployment report in it because nobody made phone calls. Because the unemployment rate is, hello, are you working? No, I'm home.
I'm home right now. Oh, that means you don't have a job? No, I have a job.
Just not right this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you didn't have a job.
Okay, I got you. Click.
And is Dave here?
No, Dave in here, man. This is Dave.
Yeah, you said that wrong. You got to work on that.
Oh,
everybody's going, okay, what's that from?
Cheech and Chong. God, I love that. I listened to that album, that comedy album, back when they put comedy on LPs.
Well, there's no other way to listen to it except for on the radio.
Or go live.
Or on the one channel on the black and white TV. With the rabbit ears.
Yeah, what was that? 58?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it was 50. It might have been 50.
Let's put it this way. When I was a kid, instead of getting one of the regular TVs, they were heavy too. They got me a little black and white portable, and I was, hey, it was great. I could watch TV in my room.
Yeah, it's cool.
I could watch cartoons and not get yelled at for watching it over and over again, or movies again and again.
Gray tones. They were black and white.
That's okay. It's what my dog sees.
True.
Empire. All right. So we had one other report that we didn't know was coming out was the Empire State Manufacturing Survey.
Yeah.
That talks about what's going on in manufacturing in New York. And a lot of people go and say, there's manufacturing in New York? Yes, there is.
There's a lot.
All right. So the headline index fell 23 points to negative 3.9. Did you just hear what I said? Yeah. Well below the positive 10% or 10, 10
that they were hoping for or figuring.
Exactly. New orders held flat, shipments declined, delivery times quickened, and unfilled orders dropped sharply. Inventories rose slightly while supply availability worsened. However, even though this bad information came out, the bright spot was employment edged higher, not unemployment.
Okay.
Prices paid and received both easing. I kept reading this word as autism. Optimism is growing. Future condition rose. So now they're thinking, okay, for the future, right?
Right.
Next time, 35.7. And that will be the highest since January of 2025, if that happens.
Wow.
Another thing came out today that
there's good news wrapped in a little bit of bad news.
Correct.
Okay.
It's just bad right now because probably the tariffs and everything else that was going on that they think is easy. Everything's easy right now.
Well, on climate change and stuff like that.
Well, they're moving all the refineries out of California to somewhere else, so they're so happy.
Yeah, I guess. What's the one that starts with a V? Valero.
Yeah, they've been talking about closing Benicia for a while because clients of mine bought over there. They were thinking the values were going to drop. It's like no, people where you're buying don't work at the plant in Benicia.
Right. They live over here in Modesto.
They can't afford to. They don't make that amount of money.
Well, I guess they announced their closure this morning.
Yeah, well, they've been talking about it.
Yeah, I know
they've been saying it. They've laid people off.
Yep, they have. What are you reading?
I just like you do.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get this one down.
All right. So one more one report I didn't know was coming out today. The National Association of Housing Builders Housing Market Index, and that is what talks about new homes, and that index rose 1 point to 39 in December. However,
we need to be
50 over 50 and close to 60 to 65 to actually show that they're really building in the new home building.
Yeah.
Current sales is up to 42, sales expectation up to 52, buyer traffic still held at 26.
Wow.
But they're like, if we keep paying $25,000 for your rate, you'll come buy it, won't you? This is, even though it's below 50, this is a second monthly gain, signaling that they got cautious optimism.
Oh,
cautious. You like the little quotes there? Yeah. What are you going to do?
You're going to be cautious.
You're
thinking things are looking better. So what you're saying is there's a chance.
There's a chance. Yeah. You won't have to be in Pottersville very much longer.
Yeah.
Quality, third quarter equity insights. Average home equity is 300,000. Tappable equity remains strong, even with slight price declines in some markets.
Wow.
They're saying there's about 1.2 million homes underwater. That's up 21%, but that's only 1.3% of all homes owned.
Right.
Just 2.1% of homes with a mortgage. I think 54% of homes have a mortgage out there.
So 46% don't.
Correct. Yeah. So if you compare this number, right?
Yep.
That are underwater, so that's only 1.3% of all owned homes. Compare that to 25% underwater during the housing crash.
Wow.
Because some people are saying, foreclosures are coming and it's going to change the market. Because I've seen them right now. We have more than we've ever had. Yeah, 3 is more than we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
That is not a trend. That is just a unique situation. And it's a lot of a FHA. And you got to remember, FHA buyers put 3.5% down, but then also put 1.75 back on there for their mortgage insurance. So by the time they get done, they might have 2% equity in that property. So that means I'm walking.
Yes, indeed. And I'm talking
Potentially. That's why we're seeing more FHA than conventional and anything else.
Right.
VA will friggin' hardly ever.
No,
they happen, but they're very few and far
Something
between.
really bad's got to happen for them too.
Yeah, the biggest issue out there right now is the student loan debt. There's 9 million borrowers missed payments.
Well, yeah, because
they're going, hey, Biden,
they're going to get rid of
back?
It. Yeah. Could you say it's been forgiven again?
Yeah. That's a 20% delinquency rate. That's huge.
Yeah.
Average credit scores dropped 100 points. 10% are now below 620, making financial harder for first-time buyers. As a median first-time buyer age hits 40, this debt risk will increasingly impact affordability and approvals. Didn't know this, but if you just found this out, if you become 100% disabled through the VA, you have student loans, they forgive your federal student loans.
Really?
Yes, completely.
Okay. So it's important to do all the things to see how disabled you are.
Let's get to 100%. Yes. Yeah. And speaking of that, we do that now too. On top of everything else I do, we do have that company.
I think that's a hell of a service you provide.
Well, Abdi's really doing I'm just sending them. He's handling them. And then we created actually a marketplace for everybody. It's called VA Claim Bridge.com. And what it is you go there to find if you need a nexus letter, if you need somebody to help you with your claim and all that kind of stuff. It's all in one place. So because that right now you have to Google and you have no idea who these companies are, how much they charge, and if it's a good deal.
Right.
They'll be in there. They'll pay to be in there, and they'll be telling you exactly how much they charge. Everything will be above board.
It's nice to have someone advocating for you.
Yeah, well, I started it because of the Nexus letter. We saw how important it was, and then we found out people are actually doing them for like $175 to $300, which just sounds like a lot, but it's not. Yeah. PTSD one, my lady wanted $2,200.
Ouch.
Yes,
that's caused some PTSD.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
So we decided we were talking about things, and we're like, okay, we started with a Nexus letter marketplace, and then all of a sudden I got the idea, why don't we do it all? And then that way you have one place to go to get help with your VA.
Cool.
Yeah. But if you have any questions, just reach out to me. In the meantime, did I miss anything?
I don't know. I don't know.
Thursday CPI, Friday's existing home sales, and you won't be here, so it won't matter to you.
It matters to me. I'll be listening.
But I still think people are looking to buy next year. I think people are buying now. And I got a lot of people in contract this month. I just got to help somebody else figure out what to do. They have I was doing an equity thing for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, well, what if we just do it at this price? And then we pulled all the money out of the 401k. And I'm like thinking, okay, well, that's going to be like $25,000. You got to pull that with your down and paying all closing costs for selling yourself. And so then you got to pay another $5,000 in taxes because you don't get the 10% hit, but you still got to pay taxes at your rate.
Right.
Whatever that rate is.
Yeah. 27 or 33 or 47.
Well, who knows? They make good money. So who knows?
Yeah.
And so so the question is, do you want to save $200 a month and get rid of $30,000 of your money in your retirement or not? Or that's what I'm saying right now. Yeah. That's all it would do. If you do that, it'll save $200 a month, but now you've taken out $30,000 of money in your 401k that can be there to grow. And at this point in time, I would not touch that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
What does anybody else think out there?
Yeah. You could comment if you're listening.
And we might.
No.
We might answer.
Oh, we'll answer. Unless it's that silly shit that we got the other day.
We're not. So they still don't know who the Fed chair is going to be yet.
Yeah.
Do we care?
As Jerome still stated, first of the year he's out, or
who?
Jerome Powell.
Yeah. He has to be out by May. He's out by May.
Okay.
But Kevin Hassett is he was the front runner. He's the one that's always talking. He's doing something else right now for Trump, but he's not in it because I know how he took himself out. He made a statement that he would not be pressured to do anything except for what is most important,
which is good.
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't think we want him, Trump.
Yeah, I need to pressure someone.
No, I don't think it's that way. It's just that, they push, but you got to do what's best for the country. And that's what's happening right now. And that's all that's important. All right. Do you have anything? Because I don't.
No,
That's it.
no, I'm reading this from the office of Gavin Newsom.
Oh.
And it's.
Did you see EDD, what they did?
No, what'd they do?
4.9 million a month in wasted phones. So they got everybody phones to go home during the pandemic. And when everybody came back, they never shut them off. So they're wasting $4.9 million a month on cell phones that aren't being used.
On self-service, on paying for those cell phones.
That aren't being used.
Wow.
Yeah. So that people wonder why we complain that we don't like the government controlling our money, because
they
don't care. It's not their money. If it's your money, you care about it. You make sure it's spent properly.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's just one agency, and there's so much money in the state of California that's been wasting money.
Well, look at all the money that was supposed to go to the homeless. They still don't know where the hell it went. And they blame that they got a new accounting system, and they're just not sure where it went.
Yeah, they know where it went.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, buy a $9.1 billion mansion or $1 million mansion.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, there was a lot of horrible things happening this weekend. Prayers go out to everybody.
Yep.
Sad thing about Rob Reiner and his wife. Your kid kills you. That's just horrible.
Yeah. It is.
Well, and that's the thing about having a lot of money. That's why a lot of people run away from money, because it damages more families than it helps families. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to find out what that argument was about.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get in the whole thing here, but basically he had some issues in the past with drugs and other stuff, just like every family that I know down there that's actors or actresses or their parents are really rich. There's always issues.
Yep. And then of course, the Islamic terrorists attacking in Australia.
Well, then also the other Brown University and all that stuff. It's horrible. All right, everybody, let's get along. Reach out to your fellow man or woman
and say, hey,
how's it going?
Hi, how's it going?
Check in on people. Help? It is that time of year where people start feeling depressed and they need help. So reach out to them, especially if they're a veteran. All right, make it a great day. I will be back tomorrow. Mike's not going to be here for the next few days.
I'll be in Colorado.
So if you need anything, you know how to reach me. And again, the next few days is just going to be the facts. Just the facts.
Just facts, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.